It's good to be back after such a long rainy weekend. This did not stop sports though, it all continued. Before the rain came on Saturday morning, the Junior Rugby Federation practice was held down at the Grace Bay Strip behind Royal West Indies Resort. The young guys started off with warm-ups, and shortly after, the coaches geared them up in uniforms and split them into 4 groups to start the game. As the youngsters played, I had the chance to speak with the Youth Development Officer for the Turks and Caicos Rugby Federation, James Hamilton. Here's what he had to say.
Basically, we're down here every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. We would welcome kids of any age, both male and female. As you can see, we've probably got 20 kids down here in a variety of different teams, some of which have been sponsored. And we're grateful to the president of the Turks and Caicos Rugby Society, Keith Brant, for coming down, and Francis McDonald, the referee. But yeah, we're down here every Saturday morning, and we'd like to see as many faces as possible.
Every game has rules and regulations, so here is the certified referee, Francis McDonald.
At the moment, I'm the only referee here, although Paul Dempsey has been helping me out refereeing the men's league. And last Thursday, we had Peter Savory come down and help me out. But we are looking for people who want to train to referee the game of rugby, because you can't have games without officials. You can see that in any sport, softball, basketball, anything. You have to have the officials. And I can certainly coach them about how to referee, and then they can go on courses probably to Miami or the Bahamas or Jamaica, and they can gain qualifications, and then they can referee around the Caribbean. So we've formed an association, and Danny Boys has sponsored us. They've given us these lovely shirts. So, yep, if you want to learn to referee rugby, come on down and we'll teach you how to do that as well.
And the man behind it all, Keith Brant, president of the Rugby Federation, breaks down his plans for the rugby in TCI.
We're down here on Grace Bay Beach with a bunch of the youth of the island. The rugby club's working hard to try and develop youth rugby here on the island. Every Saturday at 9 o'clock, we've got a program going. We've got 4 teams that have been sponsored by a number of willing companies here on the island, which we're very thankful for. Unfortunately, sometimes facilities for the kids are a bit lacking, so we're down here on the beach, but we're hoping we'll be at the National Stadium again soon. The objective of developing youth rugby is to get some of these young kids to be the adult players of tomorrow. And the IRB, the International Rugby Board, has a structured program for youth rugby, which we hope to be able to send teams to in the very near future. In order to do that, we have to have a minimum number of players to come down. No prerequisites for skills, knowledge of the game. We're willing to train all of the players, and we're very hopeful that we'll be able to send a team to the Under-15 IRB tournament this summer. So any kids that are interested in participating, please come on down.
On Saturday, practice will continue at the downtown ballpark for the youngsters at 9 a.m. So be there if you're interested in the game of rugby. For Channel 4 Sports, I'm Willa Gray.